PerkyPlanes and RC here, operating at 2.4 gigahertz, and look what came in. All right. Of course, one thing about this particular motor mount is that it's not, I have to, of course, drill the holes before I actually can officially use it. However, the mounts that I found in my last video were already pre-drilled. The holes match up fine, so just going to use those, and we'll keep this guy as a spare. So anyways, moving on to the Uproar build. So let's get started here. So one thing we're going to be doing in this video is getting the wing through that hole there. So the wing is going to be going through that. Wish me luck. Hey, a small victory. I've got it partially through. So what I've had to do is like sand around the fuselage where the wing hole is, as you kind of saw in that last little clip there. So I've had to sand that to try to get the wing to go through. We'll see if it goes. I worry about coming through this other side though, really. Probably start hearing cracking wood here in a minute. Yep. Let me pull it back out. We got that part through, so let me go ahead and sand the other side. This actually came in pretty easy. I'm just taking my sweet old time with it, like I do with everything. Okay, there we go. Okay. Small victory. So now I need to shave some more on this side right here. Like we're almost there. Maybe I got it right there. Maybe. Yeah. I don't like how tight that's fitting. I mean, I like it to be snug, but I don't want it to be like on the borderline of about to snap it either. Okay, let's give her a try again. Okay, I think the sheeting is cleared. However, I think this front edge is going to be... Oh, there we go. This is a tight fit, guys. Alright, let me back her back out. We're going to try to do a little more sanding. Okay, let's try that. So I got a question. Am I going to lose the cap strip? We will find out here in a moment. As long as this keeps progressing like it's doing, then yeah, we'll find out here in a second if we're going to lose the cap strip. And if I lose one, I'll lose one. Well, actually, I think I'll have about, so starting right here, so 1, 2, 3, and then these two right here. I don't know if these really even matter for the, around the servo tray. I'll tell you, it's much more convenient for me to do it this way versus, I think they actually have you set it like, set the fuselage at the edge of a table and then you just kind of work it down like that. I think this actually works better for me right now. I'm just kind of grabbing the other end of the wing, the other edge of the wing there, and just kind of giving it little nudges and just kind of going back and forth like that. I told you this would be an interesting video. I feel like we're getting a little tight. I'd hate to go in this far and then have to re-sand it again. I mean, it's doing good. I'm just waiting for that moment when something's just going to go snap. Okay, I'm coming upon the first cap strip. What's it going to do? I saw where that's starting to shear some wood off, but that's actually not a big deal right where it's at. As long as it doesn't get any worse. I know. It was a shear web that just did that. I can go in and... Nope. That's a cap strip, guys. That's a cap strip. Oh, boy. Yep. That's all right. One survived, but not the other. How funny. Yep. So one cap strip made it, and one cap strip didn't. At least to that side there. I must have did good on that first one. Well, it was actually the last one I put in. It was right here. And I'll just break it off. I got no choice. And just shearing another cap strip. Hey, look at that. We're almost there. I hope you guys are having fun. Oh, I think this one's going to be a big one. Maybe. Yep, I think it's going to crack. Again, I don't understand the point of putting the cap strips on where the wing joins. I really don't understand that part of it. Yep. Maybe there is a purpose to that. I don't know, but it's going to probably have to be taken off. Ooh, this could be a problem. Well, maybe not. That sheeting kind of popped up a little bit on the trailing edge. Oh, excuse me. That was my clumsy fingers, what that was. Oh, yeah. The sound of cracking wood, guys. The sound of cracking wood. I mean, hey, I think that all things considered, I think this has not been bad at all. I knew it was going to be a tough one. mean, I just got to go, what, another few inches? I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of sanding here on the leading edge. Hate to do that. I got to back it out a little, just so I can get a better grip of it, or better So I think this is right now the trickiest part, is this part here with the seam where it's basically the middle of the wing where the servo tray and all that is. It's like this little seam right here is like the big thing right now. It's tripping me up. So, I mean, I'm thinking this last little bit's going to be the most stubborn part, but you know, like I said, I think we're close. It is still that leading edge that's being a pain. Hate to have to back it out, but hey. Okay, let me shape it some more. We're so close. I really can't tell where it's getting snagged up at. I think I'm going to turn the camera off just for a moment and we'll see if we can get this finished up. Okay, just want to provide a little bit of an update here. Pretty much got it finished. Just about a few minutes after I kind of cut the camera off, I worked with it a little bit more and got her through. So, yes, super excited about that. I'm glad we got that part out of the way. Let me flip it over here for a second and I'll show you any damage that occurred. Okay, so basically, here on this side, everything, well, this is actually the side that, you know, was not really affected much. So obviously everything on the cap strips on this side are fine. Panning over to here, this is actually the side that went through everything. I did not do cap strip these ribs right here, so I only lost one out of the whole thing. I think I did crack this one a little bit, but, you know, we're going to repair that. So overall, not too bad, not too bad. So, yeah, doing pretty good. All right, guys. Well, that is all for me on this video. I felt that was a good thing worth sharing during this process, because that probably is one about the only craziest part of the build so far. Everything else has been pretty smooth. So, but like I said, anyways, that's going to conclude this video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.